Hri Shri Durgayai Devatayai Namo Namaha Om Hri Shri Durgayai Devatayai Namo Namaha. Hi guys, this is Ella from Ella's Ancient Ways Tarot, and I'm so sorry I had not been with you guys for a minute. I had unfortunately fallen ill, nothing with my health as far as like COVID or anything like that, but I had a sudden attack and was not able to use my left arm very well, and so it made it a little bit hard with medications and all to be sitting upright and not be I guess groggy, and to be able to work in general. So I had been out for a few days. Hope everyone out there is doing good though. Really glad to be back. I'm pretty, more or less 75% recovered, and still on medications. Unfortunately, I know you can tell on my face because I usually have makeup on and stuff, but it's good to be back on. And since it's still Libra season and I haven't done a Libra reading in a little bit, I wanted to go ahead and restart all of this process with reading for Libra. Also, just to let you guys know, I am still doing the subscription. If you subscribe and email me, which I'll put into the details area, you can find my email, and I will email you back and give you a number as far as your entry number, because I'm still giving away gifts. And what you can win is either a deck of cards. You can win either something to smudge yourself and your home with, to cleanse yourself and keep yourself purified and detox, right? All those negative energies, or, something else, maybe a precious stone, or should I say a semi-precious stone. To me, they're precious stones because, well, they're my babies. I love me stones. I've always been a little girl that has a heart for rocks, so to speak. So you might get, a beautiful crystal that, you can carry around with you, or it may be, some kind of special gift that's metaphysically inclined. And of course, as always, I charge them with my energy, especially the decks and crystals, well, the smudges as well, because of the fact that I make them and bundle them myself. So they are already automatically coming charged, so that you just open the package and start using it, pretty much. And so anyway, that's a thank you for subscribing. And of course, this is for new subscribers, please. I am trying to reach, past the 2,000 mark. Before, I was being modest and saying, it's got to get to 1,000 before YouTube notices me and starts actually utilizing my readings as something to promote. And so now I'm being a little more ambitious, and I'm saying, okay, 2,000 plus, because that way I know that I can get there, and I know that I can, get to that particular fine point that I'm trying to attempt. And so I had a little bit of setback with not being able to utilize my arm for a minute, and it's okay. We all have setbacks. You just come back strong, and you just don't give up. And that's pretty much going to be the whole theme of this reading. We're at the tail end of all of this. the planetary alignments, that is, right? Again, this is a Libra reading. And this is for the date of today, which is the 14th of October, 2020, through, let's say, you know, we'll be a little bit nostalgic and say the 18th through the 20th at the latest for Libras. But since it's still our birthday, this is a wonderful time for us to get a reading and to see what's coming for us. Although it's a general reading for male, female, not gender specific, since you're not sitting in front of me. However you'd like this reading, if it resonates with you and you want a private reading, you can email me for that as well. I do charge $45 for 30 minutes. Whereas before it was 15 minutes for 45. So you do get more time for your money. And I'm really happy, again, as I said, I'm really happy to be in front of the camera again, facing you guys. And also noting that although I'm very flattered that I did Tipsy Tarot, that one video last, and I had a really beautiful reaction from a nice person that came to visit me. So I want to say hello to Miss K. I forgot to tell you, Miss K, that they want your hair long. So if you're watching, I forgot to tell you that they want you in braids. They want your hair long. Okay, and you know who they are. And I'm so grateful for my public. I'm so grateful for my YouTube family. I'm so grateful to have you guys honor me with your presence, and you are a gift to me. So my gift to you is doing these readings so that you can know what's coming. I always like to tell my clients, you get readings not necessarily as entertainment, but if you want to take it that way, great. That's wonderful. It's a wonderful way to spend your time if the people are doing it with their hearts and good intentions to help people that are out there in the world. If not, you do it to educate yourself, to see what the next move is, because tarot is a lot like playing chess. I did say that. It is a lot like playing chess. The reason you get a reading, a personal private reading, is that whatever's around you, you become aware of. 2, you decide what to do about it. And 3, if there's counter moves that you can make or do so that it doesn't hit you so hard, or that you can incorporate, right? Incorporate on what's coming in the positive, then you make that move. You adjust accordingly so that you can incorporate on that. So that's why I love tarot. And before, I used to just do, nothing but mediumship readings, which I don't need cards for, obviously. But why I like the cards so much, and I know, get to the reading, Ella, get to the reading. I know, I can hear you guys in my head. The reason I love tarot so much is because it's like somebody put a picture in front of you and you can visualize what they're saying, and you can put that together with the words, and it can actually give you that sense of that you're there, that you're peering in with me. So that's what I love about tarot. So here we go, okay? Bear with me. Today we're going to use 2 different decks that are brand new to us. We're using the Witch's Wisdom, okay? And I saw this and I had to get it. It's from Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Micklejohn -free. So she's got an extraordinary name, Micklejohn -free. Kind of different there. I'm kind of got my finger on it. Sorry, guys. But this is so beautiful. And no, the pentagram is not the sign of the devil. If you look to see which direction her feet are pointed, she's actually on the part that's pretty much symbolizing man, right? A human. We have our trusty book here to help us to see what it is they're trying to tell us with this oracle. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful they are from the back. see, as I stated, if you just look at a pentagram, which is for the sign of protection for people that are in the craft, this is the top symbolizing the head and the two arms and the two legs. Now, if you turned it this way, then we're probably going to have, I can't even do it, thankfully, but we'd have problems if it was like this. I don't do that. I don't like that. So we're going to be reading from these cards, and then I have my teeny weeny little deck, and I am so excited. I know that sounds crazy, but I like huge decks as well as tiny ones. So this is called the Everyday Witch Tarot. Okay, and this one is by Deborah Blake. Deborah Blake. Isn't that cute? So, without further ado, we're going to start shuffling. And then, of course, because I want to see where our luck lies for Libras right now, so we're going to use the White Rider deck, as we always do. Okay? So, let me shuffle. And you can fast forward if you like, but I like to shuffle because I like to make sure everyone knows I'm being honest. And I do have to take a little bit of time right now because, like I said, I have been having some pain in my hands, in my left hand. So please bear with me or fast forward. But I am shuffling. That's my job. And Ganesha says hi, by the way. So I'm very happy to have my tapestry here in the house. I love my Ganesha. What is coming for Libras? Where does their luck lie right now during their birthday season from today, the 14th of October? By the way, in 2 days, it's the new moon. Hopefully you guys remember that so you can make some beautiful, I guess you could call it an initiation, or you could call it a ritual or branding for yourself. What do you want to begin? What do you want coming towards your life? Hopefully something new and positive. Hopefully something beautiful for yourself, and ridding yourself at the same time of negativity, of people you've outgrown, places you've outgrown, moving forward. I won't steal the show. Let's go ahead and shuffle. So I'm shuffling the minis. I just love them. They're so cute. Look at that. You see that? They're beautiful. They really are. Please don't mind my nails. I have been sick. Give me a break, okay? And you know, honestly, even though I've been sick and stuff, I really don't like to have fake nails on if I can help it. And I am moving. I'm in the process of moving. So my house is filled with boxes right now that need to be packed. So if I go get nails, for one, sure enough, they're going to fall off or break off, which really hurts. And so I don't want to spend my money for nothing. And then the second thing is, right now I'm still a little leery with the COVID thing. That maybe somebody's not being as clean as they need to be, or sterile. So I am very leery about going and getting my nails done. So sorry guys, I did take the polish off because it was coming off. And then the next deck. Look how they're beautiful. Look, they're silver. I don't know if you can see that. They're metallic silver lining. I love that because all the cards I've ever gotten are in gold. That gold leaf, but this is actually silver. Can you see that? It's gorgeous. What can Libras expect from the date of 10/14/2020 through, say, the 18th of October 2020? Ooh, that one almost flew out of my hand. Okay. Let's start with this one first. Autumn. Wow. We have the Watchtower of the West, and it says autumn. So you guys do have to bear with me because I don't know these cards yet. I just got them. Isn't that beautiful? And doesn't that just resonate with the fact that, ooh, you, these cards really want to talk. They're jumping at me here. This really resonates with the fact that we are just going into autumn. So that is beautiful. At least it is to me. We're talking about the West. So page 96. We will go to page 96 and try to be as efficient in our reading as possible. And then I want to tell you guys, I'll finish telling you guys a story about Tipsy Tarot. It's kind of ironic. Okay, so Watchtower of the West, autumn. The West brings the water, so it may impart connection and healing and open your heart. Autumn reflects all that's to reveal. Cast magic at dusk for emotions to heal. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. So again, which is wisdom, that's what it's called. So before I pull the next card in the deck, let me tell you why I'm mentioning the Tipsy Tarot. So obviously, Miss K mentioned that she didn't like me doing Tipsy Tarot reading or readings while I'm mad. And I guess because she noticed that my eyes were dark that day. And I was very upset because of certain things that had occurred. But nonetheless, my eyes don't always stay black. So just be, it's fair play. However, here's the interesting part. There is a very popular reader, tarot reader, that does YouTube as well. And lo and behold, don't you know that she stole my Tipsy Tarot, even though she didn't call it Tipsy Tarot. A week later or so, she posted, and it's called Tarot by Wine or something of that nature. And I thought to myself, okay, well, either somebody's watching me and not subscribing, because I get a lot of watches, no subscriptions, which, hey guys, help a sister out, or that was a little bit too coincidental. You guys be the judge. The reason I'm bringing that up is because there's been 2 readers, and that's why I decided to show my face, even though I may not look my best today, that have been complaining on YouTube that if you hear or see the details of the reading and you recognize the voice or the content, to report it as stolen, because they're stealing their content. So that's why I decided that even though I may not feel my best, truth be told, I should be laying down right now. But I miss you guys, and I wanted to make sure you guys know I'm still here, for one. And 2, I wanted to impart that message that this is our brand, the name of our YouTube channel is our brand, personal brand. Our voice is our personal brand, and our content is our personal brand. It's trademarked, so you should not be stealing things from people. You literally have to have permission to utilize things. So that's why when I play something, I'll play only a little bit, and I won't give you guys the information as far as who put it on YouTube or whatever, because it's not mine. But most of it is common, just plain ordinary chants that are available in general, that are in Hindi or that are Vedic. And so that's about the only thing. Other than that, I'll play a little song here and there just to get us going, because sometimes, we're tired. We come home, we're tired, we're exhausted, and we really just need a break, and we need somebody to chat with or to listen to give us some advice, or to just, entertain us, right? So that's why I was like, wow, these people their YouTube channel has already they've hit way past their 1,000, okay? So for people to be stealing from them, that's just not right. However, I did notice that a couple of comments that I had to delete them because they were actually pornographic sites that they were leaving messages I'm not even going to say what they said. If you saw them, I apologize. I couldn't get to them faster. But, you know, comments are always welcome, because then that shows me that you have interest, and that shows me that you're watching. More than that, just hitting the like button would be good enough, you know, for sure. You know, please subscribe. Again, my plan was to get tickets, you know, and just tell you your ticket number. Haven't gotten that far yet. So if you email me, what I will give you is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, whatever. And then we'll raffle, you know, correctly. We'll put them in something like this, and then we'll shake it about, and then whoever gets it, gets it. And that way it's more even out, and it's more fair for everyone. It's random. It's not, oh, I like this person, so let me give, you know, them the gift. It's whoever it is that's a new subscriber that emails me and enters the raffle, okay? Or maybe you're already a subscriber and you refer someone, then you tell them to tell me that they referred you. And then you can be put into the pool as well to receive, you know, perhaps that gift. Then it would be fair. Because I want to give, you know, people the opportunity out there to win free things. I like free things. I know that even if you got it from the dollar store for me, if I really like something, I'll get it, you know, if it's something that I like. So I like free things. So for that, that is my way of gratitude. That's my way of saying thank you. Okay, so back to the tarot reading. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but I did want to tell you guys that people that have been on YouTube for quite a while, at least 2 of them are complaining that their content is being stolen. And this particular reader that I'm talking about that took my concept and called it something else, Wine by Tarot or whatever, was like, that's kind of interesting. So if you're watching, girlfriend, I just want to say thank you for the compliment that you took my concept to the next level. However, that is my concept and I don't steal yours. All right, back to the reading. All right, we have the Staff of Stability. Nice. Let's check out what that means. Staff Stability. I'm moving a little slow. Sorry. 84. Okay, so the staffs meaning merrily you've rolled along, whistling tunes and a singing of song. Stability gets you back on track. Enjoy the ride and don't look back. The magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. Which is wisdom. Your eagerness to get to your destination has caused you to stumble and veer off course. Your lack of focus tipped the balance. You need to be centered and grounded. Calls for stability to accompany you along the rugged terrain. Stability slows you down, reminding you that the experiences you are facing along the way are what matters. Whether good or challenging, you are in a safe place, in safe hands, with the staff as your guide and teacher. Staff will direct you valiantly through unfamiliar territory. You are being redirected to get back on track. So although it may seem like a long, hard struggle and never-ending journey, you are merely being guided via a miscalculated diversion back to your true path. You have come a long way, so please don't give up. You're nearly there now, with the foundations of stability to walk with you. You can't put a foot wrong, which is foresight. Don't let a temporary diversion from your path stop you. You're back on track, so keep going. Be firm in your convictions and commitment. Don't let others divert you from your true beliefs. You've come a long way, so don't give up. Keep going. You're almost there. The staff has always been carried throughout the ages as a magical tool of power and authority. It is a symbol of male energy and the element of earth, air, and fire. Interesting. In Scottish witchcraft, it is used to cast a circle or used as the center of the circle, representing spirit. In some traditions, only the high priestess or high priest may carry a staff, and that's very true. Anybody that's initiated into the craft knows that. And I've always told people that are interested in becoming part of a coven or whatever, that they really do need to, you know, I'm not sure if anybody out there is interested in this, but just take this as a part of history of the craft. Initiation is very important, and that actually gives you the rights to be in circle, to be part of the coven, to be part of initiation is to be given to the god or goddess as their own. And so for that reason, it's done in secret, and there's different rites or certain rites, and there's different levels from an initiate to going leveling up all the way up to a high priest or high priestess. And so with that comes knowledge, power, but also respect for the fact that that person has gained that knowledge, has done the work, and not just dress up in fancy garments and jeweled to the brim and tiaras, etc., and hooded whatever, ordained, you know, or ornately due to ego. Ego has nothing to do with knowledge. And that's what, you know, a coven that I used to have, they couldn't get that through their head. They, I guess, thought of a glamorized witch, and that's not what the craft is about. The craft is about honoring the god and the goddess, honoring the seasons, honoring the elements, honoring yourself as this is your temple. Even the Bible states this is your temple. And also, by doing the work and getting the knowledge, then you earn the right of passage. And so a lot of people don't comprehend that. They think automatically, oh, I'm an initiate, or, oh, I go to a metaphysical store and that's it. Okay, maybe so. I'm a solitary witch, and I've been a solitary witch since the beginning when I first started practicing, which was 25 years ago. I did gather with a coven, and then I also had a coven of my own. But I have found that at times it is easier if you can't adhere to certain rituals or rites, or you can't make it to circle like right now that COVID is on. Well, then, yeah, you have to be solitary unless you're doing it by Zoom or by Skype or by FaceTime or something of that nature. But it doesn't make it right or wrong. It just makes it different, right? We all connect through energy either ways. But what I'm saying is, if you're looking into doing something craft-wise, if you're looking to be an initiate or you're looking for a coven, then please understand that certain things, you're going to start from a certain level. You're not going to be brought into a coven and just be given the right of high priestess. It's just not going to happen unless it's your own. And even I was initiated when I was in a prior marriage. We initiated each other. So you still have to go through initiation some way. You don't just say, poof, I am high priestess and that's it. You're initiated by someone. Lugnashta, which means prosperity. I'll take that. I don't care what language it's in. So Libra, you're not doing too bad prosperous-wise. I mean, wheat has always been a significant symbol of prosperity. So maybe You may not be too happy right now with certain aspects in your life, but prosperity should not be one that you should be upset with right now. You should be doing pretty okay financially. And if you're not, well, then guess what? You're about to be. We're looking for page 62. Okay. Sunny days are here at last. Time to feast. No need to fast. Celebrate, sing, dance, and leap. Harvest in, 'tis yours to reap. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. I love it that it's always saying and harm to none, because there is a threefold that comes back to anybody that sends anything out with malice. So you have to be careful what you send out for bad. It'll come back to you sooner or later. That's called karma in other languages. Langash Lung Nashda brings great tidings of prosperity. Your planted seeds have grown into an abundant crop, and now the harvest has been reaped. A time of opportunity and good fortune is upon you. Everything is going your way. The venture you put your heart and soul into, in whatever form, is ready to flourish. Your dreams have been answered, and your spells for good fortune are ripe for the picking. Success is yours, and like a true alchemist, everything you touch right now turns to gold. So don't let a single opportunity pass you by, for you are supported as you walk your rightful path. This is what you've been waiting for and waiting to hear. So enjoy every moment and remember to appreciate and bless everything that comes your way. Your days of famine go away. They are no more. It's time to reap the rewards and feast upon the goods you have created as Langushda shines upon you, which is foresight. What you have wished for will flourish into fruition. You are rewarded for your hard work. Don't give up, for success is just around the corner. Your positive attitude and gratitude leads to good fortune. Prosperous circumstances surround you. You reap what you sow. Remember what I just finished saying, karma. So whatever you send out comes back to you. So the way I always look at things is I've helped a lot of people in my lifetime. And I'm not saying that to boast. I'm just saying I've helped a lot of people in my lifetime. I was in the position to do so. And I never expected that they would, give back, because it's not what it's about. When you give to someone, you don't give with a foresight or a thought of, well, they better give it back to me, or I better be blessed by them somehow. God always found a way to bring me blessings of another sort, or from another kind, or from another way, or another person. So that's what giving with all your heart really means, because you'll be blessed in the end yourself, just by the actual act. Our ancestors implemented the cycle of crops and understood how they reflected the human cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. The harvest marks the gathering of the grains and celebrates the sun god Lugh, L-U-G-H, who is cut down in his glory only to rise again next year. This is a time of feasting, a time of plenty, and for acknowledging the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. That's beautiful. So see, so far, we are acknowledging that we have autumn on its way and positive things from that watchtower. We have stability to help us stand firm during this change, and we are being redirected to our path, and as well as prosperity. How can you frown on that? I'm going to take two more cards because I know that this is a little bit longer because I have to read them. Herbal Kitchen Alchemist. How awesome sauce is that? for my kitchen witches out there. Okay. The only thing is, even though we call it kitchen witch, any real practitioner of the craft knows that you don't take what you have in your kitchen to use for magic. You energize those ingredients, and they're only strictly used for your potions, for your spell work, for your incantations. So even though we may have something in the kitchen, then once we take it out of the kitchen, we should not use it for the kitchen anymore, unless you're cooking with a lot of love and you want love and bliss to spread through the house. Then okay, maybe in that instance. However, these other tools, ingredients are tools, they should only be kept for one thing and one purpose alone, and that's for the craft. Okay, so herbal kitchen, where are you? Page number 46. We're almost there, guys. I'm a little slow today. Please give me a break. I apologize. Herbal kitchen alchemist: mixing, making, stirring, brewing, boiling, baking, frying, stewing, collecting plants and herbs to use, selecting carefully, now to choose. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. You have a natural affinity with all kinds of plants and herbs. Experimental cooking makes potions and plants. Medicine has always excited you, and that's true. And you feel a witchy air about you as you add in selected ingredients for your magical elixirs. Herbal Kitchen delights in confirming that you indeed are a natural kitchen witch. You have a strong connection with the element of earth and, of course, the plant kingdom. You are being called to step in and take your alchemical abilities to the next level. Draw on your inner wisdom to work with the plants and herbs to assist you in your spell work. Look into making alternative or natural remedies and healing sprays, as well as delicious meals that you can tempt your family and friends with. Now, isn't that a familiar thought that I just expressed? God be praised. As well as delicious meals to tempt your family and friends with. The kitchen is where you belong and feel most at home. Time to cook up a storm. Don't do it for real, because then we'll have cats and dogs that we're swimming in. Your ability to work with plants and herbs hails from a past life. Invest in studying plants. So herbology, for those that want to study plants, and alternative medicine, Ayurvedic studies, okay, things of that nature. Your body may be giving you signs and signals to eat a plant-based diet. Check with your doctor first. Write a book of natural remedies for ailments. Pursue your dream to cook. So whoever is out there that loves herbs and loves to cook and loves to grow herbs, learn more about it, because I think that you're being pushed in that direction as a practitioner to maybe learn more about alternative medicine. That's actually currently my study, which I have to get back to hopefully soon. Within the next couple to few months, I'll be going back and finishing up my alternative medicine bachelor's degree. Keeping my fingers crossed and saying a prayer for myself. And if it's God's will, then who can be against that, right? Your ability to work with plants and herbs hails from past life. So, that means that you can bring forward, those that have been activated before birth, like especially millennials out there, or those that have a remembrance of where you came from and your past life and what you bring forward with you. I know for me, a lot of things just happen naturally, and then all of a sudden I'd maybe go to Unlimited Thought, or I'd go to a bookstore like Half Price Books or something. I love books. So I'd go sit in the metaphysical department, right, of any bookstore, Borders, whatever. And then I'd be reading through it and I'd be like, oh, that's why I do what I do. Okay, so that's what I mean by remembrance. Sometimes we don't know why we're doing things. It just comes very natural. And then that's when you know that, yes, you are a natural born practitioner, witch, whatever you want to call yourself. Still doesn't make you a high priestess without being initiated by someone. But it does mean that you can practice. Okay, nobody says you can't practice. So nonetheless, and I just say that out of respect for the craft, because many have come before me that have given much to study. So I had one person, for example, that told me flat out, it's not like you have a PhD. Well, I always boast, because I'm very grateful about it, that my uncles, which are the arcs, I can call them my uncles, you can call them your uncles, because they're under the command of our Father. So, of course, they're your uncles. What else? And aunts. So what else would they be? So if I can boast that they've given me my abilities and they've been my, teachers, so why is that not like a PhD? I didn't even have to pay. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I've paid heavily this lifetime to be here, to be able to be in front of you, and to be able to still be here and with a smile on my face. As y'all all know, not only 2020 has been very difficult for everyone, but life in general for someone who is different, gifted, whatever you want to call it, has dark nights of the soul a lot. And so it's hard for us to want to remain here and be helpful to people, but we still do it with all our hearts. So yeah, I've earned my PhD, I promise you. I've earned my PhD in spirituality. So it's saying, since ancient times, herbs have been used in potions, elixirs, infusions, tinctures. Let me tell you about tinctures. They really do work, and you can get books on that as well if you're interested. And poultices, which is that you're actually creating a balm, to utilize, and you can store these. And a lot of times, I'm not trying to give a class here, but you can make elixirs and you can make the poultices, and then you can keep them by storing them in the fridge, or using aloe vera, or using believe it or not, alcohol or vodka that's 80 proof or more. And that'll help it stay in there for at least a week or so you can use it. The other way that you can use the elixirs and tinctures is that you can use them as teas, herbal teas that are specialty plants that can assist you with maladies. Of course, check with your doctor first before you start taking different things. But, you can find all kinds of wonderful herb books out there that tell you how to go about making these herbal teas or elixirs, and they work. So why not use something that Goddess has given you from their bounty, instead of something that has so many preservatives that you don't even know what you're putting into your body, right? So that's up to you, just food for thought, but always check with your physician first. Anyway, it says, drawing on cave walls depict our ancestors using herbs from sacred woodlands to your herbal garden. The spirit of plants hold earth and elemental magic. I'm sorry, my mouth is a little dry. Each plant teacher, when asked, will assist you in your magical work. So, what I'm thinking is, it's water, not vodka. I talk all day at work, so Get a little parsed. So, again, you know how there's animal whisperers, there's plant whisperers too, meaning that there are people out there that are very highly in tune to plants. Plants just start growing when they're around. It could be their energy. It could be that they're like my grandmother was. I always like to mention my maternal grandmother because she was a very stoic woman. She never spoke. I mean, her friends would come over, but they'd come to see her. She wouldn't go out of her house to go and see them. Yet she'd listen more than spoke. That's a sign of wisdom in itself. However, what we're talking about is plants. Well, that woman could plant anything in a doggone coffee can and make it grow. So sometimes it's just your energy that the plants like. Sometimes it's that you talk to the plants because there are live beings. And the more you infuse them, and then especially if you take your water, right? Take your water. Here we're giving you for free, guys, for free, since I want to give you freebies here. This is a lesson. So you take your water, you infuse it with your positive energy. Hey, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, bless what I'm about to pour you over. And voila, there you go. Help for your plants. Help for your plants. So water holds molecules, and those molecules can change to positive or negative vibrations. I know this is a long reading, but I haven't seen you guys in a while, so indulge me. Okay, so let's see. Did we get to our 5th card yet? We have one more to go. Oh, I love this. They're talking about Yule and rebirth. Look at that. So for some Libras out there, look at that, how beautiful. It's snowing. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the snow. I can, but I can't, because I'm excited about seeing snow again. But at the same time, it's going to be cold and I'm going to have to shovel. And I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try. So anyway, Yule, rebirth. So rebirth, we already know that means newness in life, The snow is just, number one, it's beautiful to see. It's just beautiful to walk in. Tobogganing, oh my gosh. No, I can't ski. I've never learned, but tobogganing, oh my god. It was wonderful. That's all I can say. When I lived in Germany, it was wonderful. Rebirth. So for rebirth, we are looking for Yule. Yule is going to be 108. 108. Okay. Rebirth. You waned, now growing like the sun, whose born again the light has won. With Yule log placed upon the fire, rebirth delivers heart's desire. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. Like the celebrated midwinter sun, it's time to make your ascent. You are growing stronger, and an exalted journey awaits. Yule honors the return of the sun's power, a celebration of its rebirth. Your battle has been won, and you can take your deserved place next to the winning Oak King, who reigns supreme at Yule. So again, just history about the craft. During the winter months, fall and winter months, especially December, Yule time, that is when we celebrate God. Okay? It's not until the spring that we celebrate the goddess. So right now the goddess is still awake, but she's about to sleep. And the king, which is God, is about to take his rebirth, his awakening. Okay? O King, who reigns supreme at Yule over the holy king, until they meet again at the solstice of summer. So spruce yourself up, for Yule brings great news of impending rebirth. for a new way of life just around the corner. Rebirth can come in many ways and forms, such as heading in a new direction, a promotion, a new job, new perception, empowerment, or enhanced connection with the old ways. You know what the old ways are. If you work the craft, you know that that is what they call the old ways. Whatever it is you have been asking for comes to pass when Yule arrives. So be expectant with positive as rebirth accompanies you through the other side, where you will emerge wiser and stronger than ever before. Your past is truly behind you. The difficulties you've endured have made you stronger and wiser. A new way of life beckons, shines your light brightly. Your wishes and dreams are coming true. Relax in front of a log of fire. That sounds so cool. Known also as midwinter or the winter solstice, as I said. Yule marks the shortest day of the year. This is a time when the suns return, when the goddess gives birth to the star child on Mother Night. I didn't realize that. A sacred time of solar rebirth when we bring into our homes the Yule log for the returning sun. Makes sense. Mistletoe for fertility and holly for protection. Ooh, nice. They're giving us some good insights here, you know, what we can do in reference to protecting ourselves, what to expect, you know, that beautiful things are coming, redirection. Whoever was off their path is now being redirected. We're given strength by the staff, and the staff should be held as holy and pure and positive and sign of strength, because not everyone can be gifted this, especially if you're not part of the craft. So that's beautiful. And money, who cannot use money? I know I can. And then looking at, you know, herbs, maybe, you know, like me with my arm, I'm going to go get my ace band and put it on. And I don't care what it looks like at work, so long as I can do my job. That's all I care about, and just getting better. And then something around December brings positive, beautiful changes to your life. So far, we're batting 1,000, guys. So far, I can say we have done not so bad. So let's see what the next deck tells us. We're going to use our... Ooh! Well, since it's spread across my desk, I'm going to do what I usually do, which is for my own self. When I'm doing a reading for myself, I like to just feel it out, and then wherever I feel that it's leading me, the energy is where I pick from. What do Libras need to know? Tell us, tell us, tell us. I'm gonna pick 3. They're very strong. Oh my gosh. Very strong. Okay, so I've got my 3. We get to pick again. That's funny, because this one was like the Joker. Okay, that's fine. Okay, got it. All right. I needed that card anyway, because it's so we can get more cards, because, you know, I love cards. I'm addicted, guys. I'm addicted. Help me, somebody. I'm addicted to tarot. Okay. 3 of Swords. Yeah, this should have been the first one. You know, we can look at things when they end, right? We can look at them as negatives. This could be love, or this could be a job. This could be a way of life. This could be things that we're used to, right? Traditions, etc. We look at these things as negative and painful, which we as humans have a right to process. But what I want you to take away from this, Libra, is I don't want you to stay in the pain. Whether it's a job loss, whether it's a loss of a loved one, whether it's a love of a marriage or your significant other, even if you weren't married, but it was like a marriage, it was a long-term relationship. It could even be friendships. I love myself, my Leo, but she is right now deciding not to be my friend, and that's okay. I can still love her from afar. I'm not going to stay in that pain, because pain is sorrow, and you know, sorrow turned inwards, you can cause yourself major illnesses, because we are what we manifest, and we can manifest through thought and energies. And so if our energies stay in a mode of woe is me, I'm down, why did this happen? Like I said, we are human, so we're allowed to feel these things. You are human. That's why you're having a human experience, so you can feel. If we weren't in these holograms, in these bodies, we wouldn't be able to have the sense of touch, feel, reactions, right? Our sensories. But life is more than that. And just like God, Goddess brought you a person, a friend, or a lover, or a spouse before, then another will come. It's just a matter of time. So please don't stay in this pattern, because that's a hurt, a wound, and you don't want to stay in that pattern. Trust me, because I can guarantee you, when someone else moves away from you and moves on, if they don't come back within a year's time or less, they've already moved on with their life. And so really, you're the one that's fawning, you're the one that's staying in that spirit of emptiness and loneliness. And God does not want you to do that. Universe does not want that for you. They want you to feel happy and completed. And you are enough, just like you are. So please don't do that to yourself, okay? Page of Swords. Although gone, someone is still spying on you. So they may be gone from your life, but they still check up on you somehow. Maybe that's driving around your house. Maybe that's YouTube. Maybe that's emails. Maybe that's, you know, if they have a way of emailing you, if they have a way of watching you, if they have a Facebook, you have Facebook, whatever. But somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching you. And I want to say the other thing is, you could be getting news of some sort, contract-wise. So that's not a bad thing. The spying is kind of funny. It's funny because they go away, but they don't leave you alone. It's like, in one of the videos a while back, I said, poop or get off the pot. And that's the truth. It's like, why are you going to stalk me, man? Quit being a stalker. Poop or get off the pot, you know? Because if you don't want it, somebody else will. Just like you once upon a time wanted it, somebody else will as well. People are not meant to stay alone. So again, they are telling me that that person that walked away is feeling very sorrowful. Lo siento. C'est la vie. Such is life. You know what? I could feel sorry for them, but actually I'm not. I'm not telling you to feel sorry for them. If you feel, don't pity them. Feel for them that they were not open enough energetically to carry the vibration of a higher power, which is being intuitive in a positive way, which is being giving, loving, supporting. If they couldn't do that, then maybe this is a life lesson for them. And if you look at the beautiful window, there's actually a red bird. There's a red bird. So cardinals are very good luck. I want to say that also the bird is signifying messages, because, you know, it has been since the beginning of time that they've used carrier pigeons, that they've used hawks to carry messages. So you might even hear from this individual that's been lost on some deserted island, and that's why there was no internet and there was no phone, and they're going to give a lot of excuses, in other words. So it's going to be up to you whether you want to take that person back at face value, or you want to just kind of take it slow and see where it goes. Okay? So I'm sorry for the heaviness. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was the cards. Don't blame me. So, but they're cute, aren't they? The little teeny little, look, from my little hands. I love them. Okay. Now we're going to the last portion. So right now I want you guys to, before I reveal this card, I want you to wish for something, and let's see if it's going to be a positive or not so positive. I'm not going to say the other word, because it's either going to be a yes or no. It's going to be, if it's depending on the card, in other words. I'm trying not to give it away. Depending on the card that comes out, it's going to be a yes or a no to whatever you're wishing for. Okay? Remember, Libra, it's your birthday season, so it's still time for wish, and we should dream big. We should dream big. We should dream big. That's just the way life is. You can't stop. You can't, you know, harp on hardships and disappointment. Dude, life keeps going even when we don't feel good, right? So again, we're going to what? Never stop dreaming. Never. I refuse. I refuse to be an adult too. Some days I want to be a Toys R Us kid, even if it doesn't exist anymore. Okay, concentrate, concentrate. Deep breath. Will we get our wish? Will Libra get their wish? Yes or no? Where does their luck lie right now? I'm so sorry, guys. So you're being tested. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, you're being tested. But this is a good test. It's not an exam. Not that kind of test. You're being tested to see where's your resolve. In the direction that you're headed in your life, the direction that it's headed, you're being asked whether or not you really truly want this. So really, when I'm looking at this, we could say the Two of Swords is an indecision. So whatever you're asking about, you haven't quite made your decision on. So it could go one way or the other. But also, if you look at the figure, they're being tested because if they turn around, if they got up, right, they've got a blindfold on. So if they got up and turned around and walked into the water, well, they'd just get their feet wet. But then when they start going towards the rocks, then it would get a little bit crazy trying to navigate, right? So, you know, it's a little bit tricky to navigate whatever your choice is that you're trying to make right now. Whatever wish you made, or whatever, you know, question you asked before I turned this card over. And I'm sorry I gave such a gapping, you know, noise, but the card surprised me because I was, you know, thinking it was going to be something a lot different that we'd have to go into. So at this time, I don't think that you're thinking, whatever it is that you were thinking about before I turned over this card, I don't think that you're thinking that it's quite made the decision that you're trying to make. I don't think you've set your heart or mind on it completely. Because if you have, this card would not have come out. So the answer is a maybe. It's a 50-50. It's a choice. It's a maybe because you haven't made up your mind yet entirely. So once you make up your mind, then tarot doesn't lie. Tarot can give you the accuracy of what it is you're looking towards doing decision-wise, right? Or someone else. if you're looking at, you asked about somebody else, and if they've made up their mind, well, then it's a 50-50. They haven't made up their mind yet. For my cross watchers, you haven't made up your mind. So that's what I'm leaving you with. This is already over an hour. So I hope you like this reading. Still part of your birthday, Libra. I wish you nothing but happy days. And again, to me, your birthday should be all month long. So I hope that you, with all my heart, have enjoyed this time with me. Thank you for sharing this time with me as my YouTube family. And also want to say that please, please, please do look in the description, find my email me and say, hey, I'm a new subscriber. Please enter me into the pot so that I can win a prize, because we want to win prizes. I like free things and I like to give things in gratitude, okay? You always want to gift things forward. So I do thank you for watching my YouTube channel, for helping me as my family to grow. I am trying to get past 2,000 subscribers. I'm determined, bound and determined that I'm going to make this channel something beautiful, and so that I can do this more on a full-time basis, because right now, since I only have a baby channel, meaning that it's just starting to grow, I can't switch over completely and just do, you know, complete tarot all day long. I want to with all my heart. I'd love to. This would be my dream job, and is my dream job, is my ultimate goal, because I can do it from anywhere in the world, and you guys are still my family, and I can take you with me. So please help me by liking, sharing, and subscribing. I will also on my next video, it doesn't matter what the video is for, the next sign that I put out, which is probably, let's see what I'm gonna let the hurrah box or hooray box, I'm gonna let it decide which sign I'm doing next. What sign should we do next for a reading? I'm just pulling out the first one that hit me. So we're doing Sagittarius next. We're doing Sag next. So when Sagittarius comes out, I'm going to make sure that I show you guys the flyer that I'm putting all around town. And it's exactly what I'm telling you guys right now. If you subscribe and all of the details, it tells you to please get in touch with me via my email, which is Gadiparti, GADIPARTHILLELLA @gmail.com, which will be in the description. However, again, my next video will also include, you know, the flyer that I have running all around town. Hopefully this Saturday and Sunday, I can get out and pass it around. And yeah, if you email me, I will put you in to the pool, because that way when I raffle out, you know, whatever I'm going to give away, I can pick, just like in that box, shake it up. If your name comes out, then you are a winner. And you can check with one of my followers, which I call her Diva. She's already won 2 times because she literally follows through. She does the whole shebang. She literally goes and listens to everything and follows through. And poor thing, I made her suffer, but I wanted her to follow through complete details because I wanted it to be fair for everybody. But she's literally already won two things from me. So I do give it away. I am very honest and true to what I say, but you do have to do the work, which is please subscribe. It's not that hard. You know, if you subscribe and then you only watch me once in a while, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm trying to get up to 2,000 plus, okay? So help me out. And by the way, we're at like 36 now, I think. So we're growing. I'm so excited. I can't wait. You know, I started out and at the time, my husband was my only subscriber. So now I have other followers, and I'm so excited about that. And also just to mention that, you know, I really appreciate you guys, and I like sharing my knowledge with you via tarot or anything else that I can offer you via this channel. So thanks again, guys, and look forward to talking to you again very soon. And again, let's see who wins. We will announce, let's see, let's set a date. How about, let's see, we're going to run this to October 31st. So let's see how many subscribers I can get. And then I would go ahead and put everyone in the pool. I don't care what sign it is that answers. I will put their name in the pool if they email me, and we will shake it up and we will announce on the 31st during a video. Try to do live if possible. Okay, thank you guys. Love you. Bye.